Right, well, we are back with another Marquee matchups on a Christmas Eve edition, and I can imagine we're not going to get anything for Christmas Day. I would love for them at midnight, wherever you are in the world, for them to give us some free gifts. It would be the generous thing to do at this time of year, but sadly, it is EA that makes the game. Therefore, we will probably get fuck all, not even a lump of coal, unless it gets volleyed at our head. Right, so we have marquee matchups. We've got this kicking about. So we're going to go through them as per usual. These are piss easy. The foot freeze challenge was also piss easy, which was an 80 rated squad. I've got 100 chemistry on this. I just launched in a few players. Um, you know that you don't have to put as much as this. This is a 77 rated. I've put in for a 75. Um, I don't know if this will actually. Yeah, that should be okay. Yeah. So that's the first one. As you can see, the premium gold player pack is already there. Untradeable, by the way, funnily enough. So that's the first thing we'll be opening. And then we have a Serie A slash Liga Santander for this one, which is fairly easy, fairly straightforward. So a gold players pack for that. Again, if you need to pause at any point in the video just to even have a look as to what I'm doing. So for like instance, all of these players I'm pretty sure are from the club, and that means that I have 11 chemistry. Even if I didn't have that 11 chemistry and I had to buy every single one of these, didn't position change them, nothing, you'd still get 80 chemistry, because you would just have to take 11 off of what chemistry is shown on screen for my team. But still the same rating, so nevertheless we get the Prime Electrum Players Pack. And I hate how it just takes you to the store all the time. But anyway, moving on to the last one. I just lodged a silver in here because why not? And we're still over the rating because I've used a lot of 82s because they don't actually sell. They sell for generally about like 1.5k if that, and I had a lot of them in my club, if not all of them. Which completes the Christmas Eve installment of Marquee matchups. Now I did see that Andy Delort won the Player of the Month, which he has actually a really good card. If you haven't seen it, there it is. There's the stats. I feel like if you put your S acceleration up past 90 and his sprint speed at 99, I feel like that could be some card to have, especially with the outside the foot shot trait. Only an 84 rated team with 2 informs. I'm not going to dive into it. And the Roberto Firmino, I don't know where to start with that, to be honest. I kind of didn't want to get annoyed at it, but like 95 stamina and his physicals are really good. His pace is bang average. I don't even think I've touched his pace, to be honest. Either his shooting, to be honest. His short passing's good, his vision's good, his curve's good, his dribbling in general is pretty decent. His defending is probably decent if you were to use him as a CDM. His traits are okay, but I mean, 5 segments kills the living shit out of this, and apparently it's Conrad Limer that we're looking at here. So if we tag that as a favourite, does it allow us to do so? It doesn't allow us to do so. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come out of my team and go straight back in, because I feel like last time this happened, it made me open a pack, and the pack was just frozen on screen. So, having done all the SBCs for marquee matchups and stuff, the worst thing to do would be to do them all and not have a video out of it. That would be pointless. Again, these kind of videos for marquee matchups are literally just to show you the ways that you can then create your team. You don't have to use the same kind of players. You can do if you want. They're sometimes not the cheapest, but it just kind of gives you an idea of what chemistry you need where and how much links you need to certain people in this formation. You could use different ways to go about it as well, but that's my way of showing you. There are obviously alternatives to that. So we do get a Liga Santander player that we don't have. Because Everton's part of it, I was going to say they'll probably have a little bit of value. Same with potentially BPO centre backs, which they do. And I know you're looking at my coins going, oh, you're on 2 mil, you don't need to be doing this. Hey, look, every coin helps, especially in the run up to Team of the Year. You never know what's going to happen, you never know what SBCs they're going to drop, and obviously what can help your team. So a gold players pack, we get a rare, but no board, sadly, so we're going to skip on for this. If you're seeing this on YouTube by this time, I've obviously packed something. If not, you might not see it. That's just the way it goes. I would not post something if it is not worth your time. That's just how I feel about it. Also, he seems to be going for a little 650. Anybody else? Mark Albrighton? Definitely not. We'll get rid of the rest. Right, so let's get the 25k untradeable pack out of the way. 9 times out of 10 these aren't even a board anyway, so I'm not even surprised that it's untradeable. This one is for a change, it's actually an inform. So we've got an untradeable inform that's Colombian. Centre back we get... Oh, Yerimino, nice. Sting's just that little bit more being an Arsenal fan. So that's... Yeah, that's something. Video worthy? Maybe just for the sheer fact that I got him when I didn't want to get him. I don't know. You could let me know. Right, so now we've got the untradables out of the way. Get the Prime Electrum. We'll leave the 45k pack till the end, even though I think the rare mix will be the best pack. This pack we get no board. I think the rare mixed have actually been really good this year. For me, like personally anyway. We're never going to use him. Yeah, we'll keep him for the time being. Who are we not going to use? League 2. It's the wrong Henry actually that we need to pack. And rare mixed. These ones have been good considering there's only 4 rare golds in the pack, but because it's guaranteed, sometimes you get something good. We don't even get a board out of this one, so that's when I say sometimes it could be good. And the 45k pack, hopefully to pull something half decent. We've got Alioski. Didn't actually know he was from Macedonia. But regardless, that's good for the SPC when it comes out. Turkish League, Chinese League. All the other things that we could sell them for a massive amount of coins. And last but not least, 45k pack, tradable to end off the video. Can we hit something big? Not a walkout. It's a board at least. Maybe a Rashford? Belgian? Oh, goalkeeper. Oh. Yeah, not great. Not at all great. I mean, we've got a perfect link, but apart from that, we've got a Liga Santander that we don't already have. We have a Mario Gaspar that potentially could sell for a couple hundred, which is not too bad. We've got a centre back there that's selling for about 600. I'm also getting close to the transfer list thing done. You know, the milestone. I think it's like list 1,000 players and you get like certain amount of XP or packs or whatever it is. I'm close to that, so we're getting there. And then as you're seeing, 83s and that are literally selling for like a K. I'll launch them up. Seeing as it's Christmas, somebody could have them for 1,000 coins. But yeah, with that in mind, we are going to close out that video. And just by saying Merry Christmas to everybody else. Obviously, I'll have a tweet. If you don't see this on Christmas Eve and you see this on Christmas Day, then Merry Christmas. If not, you will see a tweet on my Twitter. So you could literally just find me on Twitter. Through my YouTube. So with that being said, I'm going to go and get pushed, and I will see you when I see you if I make it out of 2020.